Welcome to this update for Africa. Let's see what's happening because it has been a long time since our last video for Africa. So let's see. We have a couple of things happening. The two main things are like the heavy rains in Central Africa. You can see like now is August 3rd, a bunch of showers and storms. Some very heavy ones like Central to Western Africa. And the other thing is this big extratropical cyclone in the Southern Ocean with this cold front to affect South Africa. It will be a moderate cold front. You won't be that heavy, but it will bring some colder air behind it. So we'll take a look as well. Let's start from the south and go north. So today is August 3rd, shows this front. It will bring some rain to Cape Town tomorrow, Monday, in South Africa. This goes and shows some more light rain southern Namibia as well on Tuesday. And then the rest of the front does bring some rain to southern, southeast, and South Africa. Possibly a little bit of snow in the mountains, Lesotho. Not that much, but a little bit possible. So Wednesday still shows some, and still shows some rain on Thursday the 7th, southern Mozambique, spots in South Africa. And then it comes down for a while before potential another cold front on August 9th near Southwest and South Africa again, but nothing that crazy. And then the rest is too far out, but still some possible cold fronts after that. The European model does show until the 8th the accumulation around Southwest and South Africa, some 39 millimeters, some 9 millimeters southern Namibia, shows some across southern Mozambique, some 37 millimeters, 19, 21 millimeters, some 23, so nothing that heavy, but just be aware. The GFS as well for like East and South Africa and Southwest and South Africa as well. The icon, especially on the west, like to 47 millimeters in a few spots, and like Central South Africa on the icon as well. So be aware of this rain. The snow, the European model does have some scared snowfall in Lesotho, spots in South Africa some 5 centimeters, Lesotho some 3 centimeters, and even has some more spots throughout Central, even like North and South Africa. The GFS doesn't have anything North and South Africa, just in Lesotho and like Central, Southern South Africa. But the GFS has quite a lot, like some 25 centimeters, Central South Africa to Lesotho, like Central Southeastern areas. And the icon has like barely nothing, the icon, just some 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters. So the icon is a completely different situation than the other models. But you can expect some snow in those areas too. So be aware. The other topic here are these temperatures. The European model does show some below average temperatures coming in behind that cold front, especially like Wednesday the 6th, southern Namibia might get cold, like South Africa and Lesotho could get much colder, and then does show maybe on the 9th after another front some below average temperatures again, but especially like starting this Tuesday in Namibia, southern Botswana, and South Africa, those below average temperatures. So be aware, those areas, the temperatures themselves might reach like tomorrow morning, Monday in Lesotho, so -1, and a few spots of 8 degrees, 7 degrees, spots Southern Africa 9 degrees during the night, and then Monday afternoon does warm up a lot, especially further north you go, of course, and like some 25 degrees in Angola, even spots in Namibia to 27, some isolated spots in South Africa ahead of that front, and then does show Tuesday morning there in Lesotho, again to like -1 in the mountains, even central Madagascar to 4 degrees, 5 degrees in the mountains, spots in Namibia too. So this goes Tuesday afternoon, you can see a clear difference. Like behind that cold front, still kind of colder during the day, and ahead of it, much warmer. So Wednesday is the really cold morning. So like in Namibia, some 0 to -1, even -2 central Namibia, central western South Africa to -2 spots there in Lesotho as well. So stay safe. There might be some frost as well in a few spots. So Wednesday still shows colder during the day because that cold air mass remains in place, but still like in Angola, Democratic Republic of Congo, still very hot further north. But Wednesday, Thursday does show Thursday morning, still some frost possible and some colder wind chills. So be careful in Namibia, spots in South Africa, southern Botswana, and spots in Lesotho. And the GFS, GFS is less cold than the European, but the icon is even colder. So the icon is the coldest model, shows even to like -5 in South Africa in the icon. So I think that the Europeans right in the middle, not too cold, not truly cold like the GFS, but we'll see what happens. Be careful. On Friday morning, August 8th, does show Lesotho still some active temperatures, central Namibia close to 2 degrees, and a few spots Friday. Saturday gets slightly better, especially in the afternoon in most places, central southern Africa. But on August 10th, once again, might get colder, further central to western South Africa because another front. So stay safe in those areas, especially these cold temperatures coming this week. And talking about temperatures, let's just finish this topic and then we'll go to rainfall. So in Northern Africa, it's still like very, very hot in Algeria, into Morocco, spots in Mauritania, even in Sudan and Egypt, but especially the heat dome there in Algeria, in those areas. So during the peak heating of the day, it shows even like 47 degrees, central Algeria, some 45, some valleys in the north, more than 42 degrees, Morocco, across Libya, so stay safe in those areas. Sudan, still 40 degrees. Right in the equators, less hot, just tropical temperatures because of the rainfall. And the Ethiopia highlands slightly less because of the high elevations, but yet again, further into Eritrea, northern Ethiopia, those are hot temperatures. So stay safe Sunday into Monday. Still show like in Algeria, into Mauritania, northern Mali, even 47 degrees in Algeria. So please stay safe. The exact values can change, but the basic forecast there will be very, very scorching temperatures. So please stay safe. Shows even like Tuesday the 5th in some 47 into northern Mali. Mauritania, the heat indices might be even like 48 degrees or even higher. So please stay safe. Be careful. The heat Tuesday, Wednesday, this heat dome moves slightly further west into Mauritania for 46 degrees, southern Morocco, spots in Mali, and still very hot, 42 degrees in Sudan, spots in Egypt, so still very hot central Chad as well. So Wednesday, Thursday still shows there, like especially between Morocco and Mauritania to like 46, 47 degrees. A few spots might be close to 48. The heat indices might exceed 50, depending on the atmosphere conditions. But please be careful, like by Friday the 8th, southern Morocco to 46, spots in Algeria still. So, and this continues. So please stay safe in those areas. Be careful in those temperatures. Also, like be careful in those areas in Ethiopia, in Eritrea, northernmost Somalia, even northeast, northwestern Madagascar, slightly warmer. So stay safe in those areas and be careful. And there's still here this heavy rainfall from the monsoon, the intertropical convergence zone across most of Central Africa, and the storms might reach as far north as central Niger, like central Mali, southern Sudan. So be careful Tuesday, Wednesday. Always be careful with wind and lightning and everything. Also, northern Tanzania might get a finger or two. Central North Democratic Republic of Congo, spots in westernmost across Kenya and into Nigeria, especially Nigeria. This time of year gets some very heavy downpours. Be careful with flooding too, and like gusty winds, lightning, and everything. So the show Saturday, Sunday, and this continues because it's the time of year. So be careful. The 5 day rainfall totals might exceed 100 millimeters spots Sierra Leone into Liberia, so even to like 200 millimeters, possible few spots because of those strong shock waves that come off of Africa into the Atlantic, and spots in Senegal, some stronger storms in Ivory Coast, and like there in Ghana. So stay safe, especially in Nigeria, those strong clusters of storms with heavy rain and flash flooding possible. Be careful with landslides. Southern Nigeria, spots in Cameroon might get heavy. Southern Chad into northern Central Africa Republic. So please be careful. And the exact locations and values changes a lot. Like every model has a different thing. The GFS is 33 millimeters, where the European has 131. So that's a 100 millimeter difference. So the exact values change a lot, but the general forecast is that there'll be very heavy storms crossing across those areas like usual. So just continue being careful, like stay safe in the Ethiopia highlands. The icon has more than 170 millimeters, a few spots in the highlands in western Ethiopia, and even a storm or two in Eritrea, southern Yemen. So stay safe and some rain, Djibouti, but very little. So like especially these areas from Cameroon to Sierra Leone, more areas in Guinea. So stay safe, be careful with flooding. The GFS is even more across Western Africa and between Nigeria and Cameroon. So be careful. The models do suggest a storm or two in Morocco in the mountain, like from daytime heating, a storm or two in the mountains, but very little. Maybe a shower or two in southern Algeria, but just like 2 millimeters, barely nothing. So stay safe, and there is some rain in Madagascar, in the east coast of Madagascar, because of some fronts in some systems. So in some 60, even 80 millimeters, the European, a few spots in the Seychelles, Seabreeze Village. So there are some small systems, the Indian Ocean, some cold fronts. So be aware, some showers, and yeah. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful of the strong winds in Somalia because of the Arabian Sea, the monsoon. A few occasional spots in central northern Africa that might have strong gusts, but especially in Somalia and the Red Sea, those strong gusts in the Indian Ocean off of Madagascar, and as you might have guessed, in South Africa because of this front. So today, Sunday, is already gusty spots central, southern South Africa, and then Sunday. During the night it quiets down some, but Monday afternoon does pick up again to like more than 85 km per gust in a few spots, central South Africa, quite gustier spots Namibia as well, but especially South Africa. Monday, Tuesday, a few spots, those mountains south of Lesotho and central South Africa, still some gusty winds. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, off the East Coast, probably some stronger winds. Then Thursday, it calms down before the possible next front on August 9th, again, spots in South Africa. But be careful, those gusty winds. The icon, a similar thing, the icon is even stronger in a few spots in South Africa. So be aware and yeah, stay safe and everything else I showed you, the code and everything. So be aware, even periodically a strong gust or two in northern Niger, and like Monday, nothing too crazy in northern Africa, just those periodic spots, some strong gusts like Morocco, slightly breezier on Wednesday, but this changes a lot. And stay safe. And those tropical downpours in Central Africa can have some strong winds as well. So stay safe.